Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. It's still the month of May. Pretty much is early May going into the second week of May. But let's just reflect on 5 years later since the so-called fight of the century, the big fight. The fight that everybody wanted to see. You know, the most successful pay-per-view sporting event of all time, depending on who you talk to. But let's just talk about it. It's been 5 years since Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao had the showdown in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand, which resulted in, both of these dudes taking home record breaking purses. It did record breaking pay per view numbers, and it was sold for record breaking prices at $100. But nevertheless, it did what it did. But let's talk about it. Leading up to the fight, in which the fight took place once again in 2015, they had started talking about this fight around 2008, and it really started to take off and become the topic of conversation around the boxing circuit. Here you have Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, arguably two of the best boxers on the planet. Whoever you talk to, Floyd is arguably the best boxer on the planet, number one pound for pound. Some people would favor Manny Pacquiao. Me, myself, I thought without a shadow of a doubt, Floyd Mayweather was the best fighter on the planet. Keep in mind, Floyd Mayweather had a short stint in retirement before coming back. And Manny Pacquiao, after Floyd Mayweather retired after beating Ricky Hatton, Manny Pacquiao, in the eyes of many, was considered pound for pound the best fighter on the planet. But at the time, you couldn't get this fight made because Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fought at different weight classes for most of their careers. And for this fight to happen, either Floyd would have to move down from welterweight and Manny Pacquiao would have to move up. Manny Pacquiao at the time campaigned at lower weight classes. But as Manny moved up weight classes and finally made it into the welterweight division, there was talks of this fight happening. They asked, hey, Manny, do you want to fight Floyd Mayweather? And Manny Pacquiao was hesitant at times, but then finally he said that he would fight him. Now keep in mind, all this started in, 2008, 2009. But due to numerous circumstances, they could never get a fight in place because of various reasons. They would either be in negotiations, pre-negotiations, or according to who you talk to, they have never negotiated. Now, and this went on for years. One of the main, one of the main sticking points in this fight not happening was because Floyd asked Manny Pacquiao to take random drug tests. And Manny Pacquiao was hesitant to take random drug tests. This is fact, this is document. Because certain people question how could a dude that started at like 100 and barely over 100 pounds move up all these weight classes. And then as he got older, got stronger, got a little faster. And by Manny Pacquiao refusing, well, this stalled the fight. And to make a long story short, there were accusations. Manny ended up suing Floyd Mayweather for a certain amount of money, and depending on who you talk to, some people say Manny Pacquiao was paid millions. Some people say that Manny Pacquiao did not get paid that much money. But there were suspicious activity out of Manny Pacquiao's camp where Manny Pacquiao allegedly tried to secretly negotiate with Floyd Mayweather, saying, hey, if you agree to fight me without random drug testing, I'll drop the lawsuit. There were just several rumors surrounding this fight, why it wasn't happening or why it could happen, and what was needed for this fight to happen. And then keep in mind, Manny Pacquiao at the time was promoted by Bob Arum, Floyd's original promoter, and Floyd and Bob Arum had a shaky relationship to the point to where Floyd bought out of his contract with Top Rank. Floyd went on to start his own promotional company, and basically the rest is history. So once again, this went on for years. So finally, around either late 2014 or early 2015, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao see each other at a Miami Heat game, after believing that Manny Pacquiao was lying about what was holding up the fight, or saying that they made Floyd an offer. Floyd confronts Manny Pacquiao. Everybody sees it. And then it starts. Could we finally be on the verge of getting the fight that everybody has been clamoring for? Well, obviously, you know the answer to that. Let's go on to part 2.